Hello there, potato heads. My name is Kula, but you can call me Potato Mommy, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. I make all sorts of YouTube content, so please subscribe, okay? I am currently trying to get to 300 subscribers, so if you'd like to help me along my little journey, click the subscribe button, okay? In today's video, I'm going to be telling you all the nasty, funny, and TMI things I wish I knew before having a baby. Let's get it. Side note, yes, I'm getting my buns. I know. We're at that point during quarantine, okay? We're at that point. Okay, the very first thing I wish I knew before I actually had my baby was that you are not a member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, okay? You are not going to pop this baby and then be on Instagram a month later posting booty pics and flat tummies. No. The snapback is not that quick. I mean, wow. Social media has all of us believing that women can have babies and in 3 months they're back to normal, their bodies are fit as ever, and they can be running the world and doing all these amazing things. But no. 3 months after giving birth, I was walking around at school with nipple pads that were wet AF. My t-shirt had breast milk stains all over it, and every time I sat down, my stomach made a smiley face. It still does. The number 2 thing I wish I knew was stretch marks. Yeah, they're gonna come regardless, okay? I did that whole coconut oil all over your belly from the very point you start getting stretch marks, so you don't end up having stretch marks, and when you give birth, your tummy's gonna go back to normal. No. I am so angry at whoever told me those tips, because lies. Liar. Okay, after I had this baby, I had lines on my stomach that looked as bad as the roads in Zimbabwe, and I mean including the potholes. The next thing I wish I knew before having my baby is that you're going to turn into a shapeshifter, okay? Your body is going to start doing things you never thought possible, okay? I went from pregnant with a big old belly to popping a baby, and then a month after, my belly had gone. Because it did, and then it came back. And I had these big perky little, cupcakes and a nice round booty, and I thought life was good. And then I started breastfeeding, and everything just deflated. It's like someone literally took a needle and poked me everywhere. Another thing I wish I knew before having my child is that don't be lied to by the movies. Breastfeeding does not look beautiful at all, okay? At least in my case, it didn't. My son literally looked like Ayamwa Fleecit, like he held on to those things like his life depended on it and just went to town. Have you ever seen someone drinking a frozen Fleecit and there's only like that little bit of juice at the bottom and they suck the life out of that thing? That's exactly what my son looked like when he was breastfeeding. And we did that for 15 months. Another thing I wish I knew early on is that sleep becomes more important to you than money, and even harder to get. You literally have to work for your sleep, okay? And even if they stay active completely throughout the day, they will still find ways to stay up during the night, and you're gonna have to stay up with them. I don't even remember when last I had a full night's sleep, and it's been 2 years. Okay. Start again. Another thing I wish I knew before giving birth is that you turn into a human fountain. Like, you can't hold your pee in anymore, okay? You don't get to choose that for yourself. You go to the bathroom 10 times in an hour, and every single time you're going to pee, and it's 3 drops of pee every single time. But your bladder cannot hold those 3 drops in anymore. Anytime you feel the slightest bit of pee, it's gonna come out. Another thing I wish I knew before I had my baby is that you're gonna start talking about poop all the time, okay? I could be sitting at the dinner table with my family and all of a sudden I'm just like, yo, hey, so today guys, Jessie did poop and it looked like X, Y, and Z. Okay, I compare my son's poop. I can tell what my son has had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner just by the smell look, and texture of his poop. I talk about poop these days like it's money or it's gold. Okay, you sit there and you wait. If your child goes 2 days without pooping, you sit there and wait and beg and plead for them to poop on the 3rd day. It's like a happy moment for you. You do a happy dance every time they go to the toilet, every time they poop. Because why? I don't know. But that's my life now. I like poop. Oh, another thing I wish I knew before I had my baby is that you're gonna lose your hair. Okay, you're gonna start looking a bit like a chimpanzee, and that's going to be your life for like the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, when I was pregnant and I was taking prenatal vitamins, my hair grew, like it flourished. It got thick and long and beautiful. And then I had my baby and it kept growing. And then I got to the point where I stopped taking my prenatal vitamins and all my hormones started trying to go back to the original state. So all my hair started falling out. I had to cut off everything when my son was a month old, because another thing that I wish I knew before I had a baby is that going to the shops counts as going out, okay? I literally get excited about the fact that I'm going to Bon Marché to buy diapers, because it's the equivalent of me going out on a Saturday night and going completely insane and doing whatever I want the entire night. 45 minutes in a grocery store by myself, trying to decide if I want the banana yogurt or the vanilla one, and whether or not I'm gonna take the Huggies diapers or the cheaper ones is the most peaceful and amazing time I have to myself every single week. Oh, another thing I wish I knew before I had my baby is you're gonna be 23, but your mind is gonna be 50, okay? You know how our moms, I don't know if my mom is the only mom, but my Maku will go, she wants to call me and she will go, Maku, Tadewa, Mike, Maku, Kudawash. She has to go through the entire family to come to me. And that's exactly what I do now. And I don't even have 4 other kids' names to call out. Okay, so imagine. And this one is the last one, but I think this one is the it's the funniest for me, is the difference between me being Kuda and me being my Jessie. Like when people see me on my own, I'm Kuda. Like, for example, I could pass by like Makombi as I am by myself, and they'll just be like, sister, my name is then you pass by, of course, and they'll be like, take Zimmen. We're not even going to start with that. And then I'll pass by that same day, they just say like, let's say and it's like it's still the same thing. And yeah, this, guys, was just a fun version of the what I've learned, I guess. I guess you could call it a fun version of the what I've learned as a young mother. If you want to know like the serious actual lessons I've learned as a young mother, then click on the icon here and you will find that video. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to do something fun because I am kind of going mad just being stuck indoors, and I needed something to entertain myself with, and I always come and film YouTube videos when I'm bored. So yeah. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. If you are subscribed, then get a friend of yours to subscribe as well. I'm pretty sure they will enjoy my content. If not, just tell them to subscribe anyway. But thank you so much for watching. From me, Potato Mommy, that is it. I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm sending you guys love and light. Bye.